We cook. We mow.
We harness.
We clean. We bake.
We drive.
We swing. We belay.
We DJ.
We guard.
And we love campers.
So that by the hundreds they might raise their hand singing, Lord, I need you, oh, I need you.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the park.
You know, the lifeguard's job here at camp is actually it's a really blessed one. We wake up in the morning and we throw all the pool covers on, and we work our butts off to keep the pool clean and the chairs set just right, but then the campers come. And we get this awesome opportunity to kind of be the camper's safety net. So that's kind of what our job is just to make sure that this week and the experience that it is facilitated well and it's safe. And the kids can feel comfortable knowing that we have their backs.
I'm on landscape, so it's a lot of mowing the grass, keeping everything looking beautiful, picking weeds, laying bark, that kind of thing. The hard part of the job is kind of the physical piece of it. You're outside all day. You're mowing, you're walking around, upward 10 miles a day. I like that I'm just with all these guys. We've gotten really close really fast, and we have some great interns. We have bonded. It's great bro time.
So in the Sassy, we make all of the snacks and the treats and stuff, and we get to talk to the kids and hang out, but only for brief moments. So it's really cool to be just the quick light to them as we give them their stuff that they ordered. What's difficult about my job is that you have to engage every customer as you're counting all the money that's coming in and making sure that you're not getting orders wrong, and so you really got to pay attention. What I enjoy most about my job is that I get to see all the kids come in. For those kids that only come in once and twice and you learn their name, they feel really special and really happy, and you get to talk to them and hear a little bit about their story and what they think about camp, and it's super awesome to see how this camp is working through these kids.
So we here at the ropes course, there's several different jobs that we do. We are either down on the ground working with speeches, telling people how to put on their waist harness, chest harness, and their lobster claws and helmets. Here on the bottom we have people catching. Yeah, we just try to build that trust with them and just encourage them, and then that they can do this, because this course isn't easy. It's pretty hard, but if it was easy, it wouldn't be here. Just being up top, it's been pretty scary, but I'm kind of getting used to it. Craig gave me a Bible verse the other day. It's Amos 4:13. It says, "He is here, the one who forms the mountains, creates wind, and reveals his thoughts to man. The one who makes the dawn out of darkness and strides on the heights of the earth. Yahweh, the God of hosts, is his name." And just with that verse being up top in the sky, pretty much, Craig just tells me that I'm just up there with Jesus, and I really feel like that, and I was confident and just had trust in the Lord that I was safe up there, and I'm getting more comfortable up there, and it's not as scary. I feel like God put me here for a reason, so I'm glad to be a part of the ropes team.
So housekeeping has lots of different jobs. I work in the washboard most of the time, which means we're cleaning, folding all the different laundry that comes through camp. making bed packs, kitchen linens, towels, all that good stuff. And then other girls work in the AGL, cleaning things around camp, like the bathrooms or the iron kettle and things like that. The hard part about being in housekeeping is that we're kind of separated from other people. We don't get to see campers very often at all, so that can be kind of difficult. And we also do the same tasks over and over again. Being in housekeeping is really awesome because we get to do behind the scenes stuff that people don't necessarily think about. So it's kind of cool to be like, I am folding this napkin for this camper who doesn't even know that I'm doing it, but it's going to make a difference in their week.
Well, basically, the sports center is all about the kids that want to get away from maybe other parts of the camp. So basically, we like to love on the kids, show God's kindness, and it's a pretty cool job. We've got the rock wall. I get to help them conquer their fears of heights, and then we've got the basketball courts, the volleyball courts. But I really like the station of skate park, where I get to just basically teach kids how to skate. Yeah, my favorite part is definitely teaching kids how to do things in the sports center, because I'm all about the sports.
So I'm the craft cart lady, or the beat cart lady, whatever you want to call me, and it has endless possibilities. I help the campers make, bracelets, keychains, necklaces, headbands, whatever they feel like doing. The hardest part about the job is probably when everyone decides that at once they all want to make a bracelet. So they're all around me like, can you teach me this, teach me that? And I want to be able to talk to every single one of them separately and help every single one of them. So it gets difficult being able to do that and then having to deal with the money at the same time as 1,000 different campers, but it's still fun. I think my favorite part about my job is just being able to interact with all the campers and being able to share stories with them, like hearing their stories and just hearing about their life and seeing how much they're enjoying camp is probably the best part. It's so awesome. And especially the Capernaum kids, they're awesome. They're so much fun to be around.
So we just pretty much make breakfast and lunch, and we prep it all up, get it prepared beforehand. Sometimes we prepare the day before, and that's what we do. Yesterday we worked 12 hours, and pretty much the shortest shift we probably had was like 11 hours. I'm learning a lot through this experience, through working here. God is definitely teaching me patience. Like I said, 13-hour shifts just standing there, and as well as humility. We're behind the scenes of everybody. We get, and the cool thing is, like, we get the opportunity to serve every single person at camp. Every single person here, like, regardless, like, just putting food on the table for them. That's what I love about it.
Well, I work in the store, and so like all the Young Life gear, you get to sell to kids and people. Behind the scenes, we are constantly stocking. So like we have a person specifically who just stocks, and like the second someone buys something, there's something that goes right in the place. It's a lot of like making all the stacks perfect and everything line up, and like everything is supposed to look perfect. The hard part of my job is like handling all the money and making sure that like you're making connections with people, but also being aware of like the money they give you and the money you have to give them back. I love talking to people and interacting with everyone, and just talking and hanging out with people.
I basically run all the sound stuff. I check mics, set up the speakers, make sure everyone has what they need, music stands, and then break down everything at the end of the day, and also clean the club room every once in a while because it gets really messy quick. The most difficult part about my job is probably not seeing everyone, because there was whenever we're on our breaks, everyone is working. Whenever we're working, everyone's on their breaks. And then another part's probably just the weather. Sometimes can be difficult. Like the first week it was raining, so we had to bag everything. And then this week, I don't know, the weather's kind of weird. Last night it was raining, so who knows what the weather's gonna be like tonight. I like it because we get to see club, we get to see the kids, and see what Kent does throughout the talks, and then just how he's having an impact on these kids and leading them to Christ and all that fun stuff. And then also the music. I like the music. I like listening to it and singing to it.
All right, so we fix the cars when needed, but every day we do pre-checks, which includes checking the oil, filling up the gas tank, testing the cars, doing 3 or 4 laps, and then we park the cars in the garage, open everything up, and then let the kids have at it and watch for safety, blow our whistles, and just let them have fun, make sure they're safe. It's kind of a struggle with keeping a level head and reminding yourself that this is their first time riding the cars, even though it's your like 60,000th time doing it. So keeping a heart for them is the hard part. The thing I like most about this job is that I think each ride kind of has an aspect of relationship with God and what He can do for us, and I think our aspect is like the pure joy of following Him and His relationship with us. Just seeing campers with smiles ear to ear and really enjoying themselves is really cool to watch.
At the mountain bike shop, we do daily checks on all the bikes, checking air pressure, that the brakes work properly, and that everything's kind of in order. We do weekly checks on day 7s and walk the trails to remove rocks, but most importantly, we get to take campers on bike rides. I would say it's really difficult because I am not an avid mountain biker, so getting used to that was pretty hard. There's a lot of mental challenges I had to get over, like realizing I'm not going to fall off the cliff that I'm riding next to, and kind of mostly just encouraging the campers that don't want to be encouraged is really difficult. What I like most about my job is getting to work with Corey and Angel. We're probably one of the smallest families within the family, and we're just able to lean on each other and work together. I've also really enjoyed helping kids conquer their giants.
Basically what we do every day is we have usually 4 people running the swing, and then there's 2 zip lines. There's the big zip and then the double zip, so we always have one person at the top of each zip line. And then there's always people at the bottom harnessing and getting kids ready. And then the swing, and we just get them ready, and then we have certain people like checking harnesses, and then certain people are launching, and people are braking and stuff, and we're pushing the cart and hooking them up and just getting them ready to go, so yeah. So a lot of times I'm at the top of zip, which is probably my favorite. It's super fun, but also just like the interaction with campers is really cool, and getting to hang out with them and ask them if they've done this before, or like kids that are scared, get to like talk them through things, and just get them to do things that stretches them. And I have good conversations up there. I get to pray with kids sometimes, and it's just really fun to see kids challenging themselves.
Yeah, for sure. So what we like to do as ranch hand, we often have to like look around for the cougars that are roaming the valleys and hunt those down, obviously. And then we see the rattlesnakes and kill those. And then occasionally we'll move irrigation pipes, depending on how many we have to do that day. But typically the hunting of the wild beasts is more of our job. We help move heavy equipment as well if we need to. But mostly irrigation pipes. You got your standard hand line, you got your wheel lines, you got your big guns. You know, when you got those 3, it sums up the whole day.
You're a water boy.
Water boy, basically, yeah. First in football in high school, and now now here at Washington Family Ranch. You know, it can get exhausting. Sometimes you're going to be too far for even yelling distance, and so you're going to have to walk 100 yards or so just to reach yelling distance to the other person. But I mean, we're working in one of the prettiest places I've ever seen, so you can't complain. Jake, Josh, and Tony are some of the most amazing men I've ever met, and I get to spend 10 hours with them every day, so I can't complain about that. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rebecca, one of the summer staff coordinators out here at Canyon, and we're having a great month together. We want to let you know that your sons and daughters are growing in their faith, and they're learning great lessons in diligence, perseverance, and hard work.
If he gets out of work on
Try not to shake the car, guys.
I'm not doing it.
We got it.
Paw.
Got it on video.